Hello. Back in the Underworld, playing against Orcs, apparently. I feel like we've been running into Orcs more than anything right now. What have we got? We've got a 10-man team. The good blitzer is out. Digging that. Black Orc's going for Mighty Blow rather than block. Just have to cross our fingers that doesn't pay off, but it may do. And we've got a tackle, which is unfortunate. It's probably going to be doing the blitzing. Strong art, okay. A passer who passes. How are they doing? Good record, honestly. And we have the high team value. That can't be good. So let's see how it goes. I wouldn't choose to... What would I choose to play? Who are we good against? I don't know. Chaos, probably. Early on. I mean, at this sort of level that their team is at. Oh, they only have 10k. Yeah, they can only afford a babe if they spend all the money, but they're probably not getting it because their team is a little bashed up anyway. Claw would be... We need to get some claw. Just one claw so we can do some blitzing and take out teams like this. Would be really helpful if we can get it on our blitzer. But we need to play a squishy team to get him some SPP. So there we are. Wow, the Black Orcs look massive, don't they? So he gets to choose. I mean, tradition suggests he's going to go on attack, but we'll see how he likes to play. It's really weird that they didn't put a string on this whistle. It's kind of like physicked to be on a string, but they seemingly never added it. Oh, he went on defense. Oh, now I don't know what to do. I actually don't think that's the worst idea either, because we can't really make too much in the way of inroads into his team. I mean, unless we get some good hits. Oh, we've got block on the troll, don't we? That's actually pretty sweet. That said, maybe I'd rather have claw this game, but... So how close is he? Okay, he's only a couple of injuries away from getting claw. So yeah, I guess we'll just run all our players out on the field here. I mean, arguably, if we could consider fouling as the half goes on if we don't take too many injuries. If we start taking a lot of injuries, we probably won't do that. We'll maybe give it a couple turns, unless something happens to dissuade us from that. But we'll see. I get the impression that it said they were level 11, but their record's good. So either they are more experienced than that suggests, or they've just had a lucky run of who they've run into. Time will tell as we play. Setup-wise, this looks pretty sensible. So straight off the bat, I can't argue with this setup. Maybe they've watched a lot of Blood Bowl before they started playing. I suppose that's another possibility. Do we try and hit a Black Orc? I mean, we could. He's protected his team well as well. Could try and hit this guy. He hasn't really given us much of a better option. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. We'll try and hit here. We'll use a gobbo. And let's see, we'll hit there. Boom. Maybe boom. Do we still have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. We'll probably do this block, then maybe this block, and then a blitz. Your runners die. Oh, I don't think he realizes that we're... Underworld. Probably thinks we're Skaven. Which is fair enough. It's a team you do not see very often. Or he just doesn't know the Underworld team very well. which is possible. Alrighty. Alrighty, we can get that block going straight away. Didn't really pay off as it turns out. They don't have a frenzy right now, so we'll just do this. Yeah, he might think that they get Gusser on us. Oh, if only they did. Okay, so unsurprisingly, no, nothing going on. I think we might be picking up the ball next. Or attempting to. Okay. That's why I love, let's just make him think that we might think about passing here. Oh boy, I can't see that pass percentage at all. 5+, I think? Anyway, just wondering. Sweet. Alright, I'm happy with that. We secured the ball, we knocked forward them over. We didn't break armor, that's no surprise, although we do have 2 might blows, so it's certainly possible. I'm not going to chat just because I don't want to get too caught up with talking to him. Yeah, he is going to overpower us somewhat. It's going to make it hard to do follow-up blocks. We'll see what he does with his guard. Arguably, this guy is one of his more important players for making an impact on our front line, especially. Oh dear. Well, no need for tackle. He had tackle, so no surprise that he... Okay, we don't mind stuns right now. We don't like them, but could be worse, right? And considering the ball landed on the back touchline, I'm kind of happy with where we're at as well. We could actually go after his tackler, but obviously we may not knock him down. But hitting him with mighty blows, because if we could get him even KO'd, that makes our goblins a lot more, or at least potentially a lot more survivable. Okay, so he's kind of doing what is not surprising. He's just like coming all in. Pretty solid, to be honest. Where's the guard gonna go? Holding the guard at the back, I don't know if I agree with that. I think I'd want him in there. I'd leave somebody else at the back. Maybe he is gonna bring him in. Could bring him in here. Yeah, I mean, you can bring him in here too, but that's definitely who we're going to attempt to hit with the troll. Okay, so I think we kind of have to do this, because we've got to respect the fact that we need to protect the ball. And this is kind of crucial to what we do with our thrower. Okay, we did knock him down. Do we just follow up? Yeah, I think we do. An armor break there would have been sweet. This guy can get to there, so let's go here. That'll do, I guess. It's not really what we're after. Now we're on 1 dies. Do I just put this guy here? I think I do. Because it makes this guy a little bit... He has to go a little further in to get across. Do we go for the early reroll? It's very early. But I would love to get some guys free. Okay. I mean, I have a 1 dice here, but... Oh, this guy is in all sorts of a mess. Okay, that's pretty nice, actually. Come on. Nice. Good job, my little Skaven friend. Okay, we don't have anybody in the ogre. I mean, I'm just going to keep calling him an ogre, apparently. These guys forming up here means that he can't kind of come through and put a lot of pressure on with this guy. So now this guy effectively has to stay down, or... I mean, the dodging options are terrible. He could come in here and hit this goblin and try and dodge back, but either way, this guy's kind of out of action for the turn. He can't really afford to get him up in a safe way. Okay, rerolls used on both sides. Oh wow, okay. That sucks. I mean... Yeah. So we're going to try and maneuver up the wing here. It's a little risky because we've got to use this guy, and as has just been proved, dub skulls do happen. Or quad skulls, I should say. Oh, that's not what we wanted either. That kind of wrecks our plan. We'll still try and move up the wing. I guess we'll just use this guy here. Because obviously we don't want to be attacked from behind. We do also have this guy. I really don't want to put anything on this black orc, unfortunately. Yeah, let's get him up here. Okay. Ooh, I nearly chose the skull there. Ugh, that would have been bad. Stay. I think you just have to come over here. And you're gonna have to come in here. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Can't re-roll it. I mean, it would be a reasonable argument to say that we should not have done anything there, but if I could have got him over here, that really helps jam up this whole area. It always looks like a bad decision to activate a really stupid player when it goes wrong. But I think with what we've got set up, we're not susceptible currently to anything too damaging on the ball. I think he could make contact with the ball. He might blitz here and then come in the back. But even that's a bit risky, because I might consider sitting put and just trying to surf him. Okay. Not seeing any bad plays from him so far, unfortunately. Unfortunately for this being a nice relaxing game, I should say. Okay, so he's going there. I guess he's going to do that and then kind of come in here. He's going to wreck our team with these Black Orcs. I mean, Mighty Blow is risky, but I mean, you know, it works. Okay, who else are you going to get over here? This guy here, probably. I think he's got to. He needs some support here. That said, we might still be able to generate this into a surfing opportunity. Because we might be able to just hit this orc off. Is he going to get anybody else over here? This guy could double GFI. This guy can't get there, effectively. Oh, this guy is free there. See, the troll not being there would have been excellent. Okay, that's nice, because we can stand this guy up now to reactivate the troll. We don't have to get anybody over there. I think they have to be stood up. Standing teammates. Okay, that does make things kind of awkward. How risky am I feeling? Is the question. Okay. Oh, you're... yeah, okay. Okay. Things are certainly possible. That kind of complicates matters. I'd need another one there, ideally. A +1 there. I need somebody to be able to make the second... the blitz there. That doesn't help anything. Okay, this is getting, okay, well, that kind of solves that problem. I mean, it doesn't really solve a problem, but it, sort of does. Okay, that we needed. Huh. He wasn't really achieving anything there anyway, he's kind of stuck. Is ball safe? I think so. Are we going to continue to be safe? I don't know that we are, but it really depends on how he's feeling. He's playing some good positional stuff so far, so I've got no reason to assume that that will change. I was really hoping to push him there and then work a one dice blitz, but it was probably optimistic, to be honest. We kind of pushed the wrong people and knocked over the wrong people. If we had knocked this guy over, I think we could have probably got a decent chance at a 2 dice on this guy. But instead, we knocked this guy over and pushed... I mean, we pushed this guy and knocked that guy over, which is very much the wrong way around. We've stood quite a lot of people up, which is, it's fair to say, not good. And when I say stood people up, I'm using that in the sense of we are basing them, I guess you could call it. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll use that. So is he going to push him here? Which means that this guy isn't stuck, but does kind of help improve our defenses. No, he's just going to take another hit on him. I think that's reasonable. I think this guy will stay. Because he doesn't improve the block there, but it keeps this nice and tight. But I like the fact that this guy is now not free to pillage in our backfield. No, you could just go this way. If you're going there, you just go like this. I didn't think about the dodge away into it, in fairness. But I don't think I'd change a whole lot, but maybe that's what he's planning to do. 3, 4, 5, boom. It's a 1 dice. No, it's a 2 dice against right now. Okay, down goes Farron. Oh, okay. Okay. The old thrower blitz. I will dodge, because I don't see anything bad. Don't think he can get this Black Orc up. Okay, this, who's this? Foam Flower, who I think gets injured every game, is probably about to get injured. No. Okay, so we could activate the troll now. It's almost easier when you can't. You can just leave him there being useful. Yeah, probably a wise decision here. So do we back off and try and surf the... I think we do, honestly. Oh, that's bad. That's better. Excellent. No long term? How aggressive? He's probably going to play aggressive, I feel it. He's Orcs. He didn't. Okay. Alright, we're 1 tackler down, which is huge. Let's see. We'll come up here. We will attempt this. Okay, turnover. Oh, I needed him to not get knocked out, because now it's open. I was relying. I guess we could have actually appoed that. You can't appo a goblin there. Yeah, I was really relying on him there. Because I figured even if he falls over... Oh, he could surf this guy as well. He could do some work here. Because he can push him down here. Well, he'd have to commit a couple guys to that, so I don't know if he will. Because he has an opportunity on the ball. I think if he didn't have the opportunity on the ball, he'd go for it. We're protected from the back, but we're in a lot of danger now. We've got 3 turns left, so moving back was arguably a bit risky. Bug loss. Alright, so he's going to see what happens. Reroll, I imagine. No reroll, okay. He's really expecting it. I mean, I know it's not like super crazy high chances, but yeah. We're in danger of having to make a run for it, and we're also kind of in a position where we're not set up the best for that. Okay, he's not freeing this guy up again, which is good. I know he's going to keep getting hit. The good news is this guy is kind of keeping these guys in place. And that Foam Flower is now going back to the troll is also nice. I guess he can hit him with the Black Orc. Which I think is what he's going to do. Don't know if he probably won't do it until he's sorted his team out. That would be a... If I was willing to do some dodging, I could make stuff happen there, but... Down goes Coral Bells. Oh, we're kind of trapped in here a bit. That's not good, because that takes him away from the troll. I mean, we could potentially move this guy across, but it's, you know, we're relying on 3+ dodge again. Okay, okay, that's actually quite interesting. Alright. I'm gonna have to move this guy. And that could be the end of the half for us. So I want to basically push up this way. Whew, okay. That's the first scary thing of many that we have to do. Okay, that also went well. Yeah, I don't think it matters if you go there. We'll stay. Okay, yeah, I think I prefer that. Ay, ay, ay. That works. Oh, nice. Okay, next scary thing. And... do I just do that? Let's see. Or do I do this? Yeah. Mm. So the reason I put the goblin here was because he can get to this guy, but if I put him here, then this guy has a dodge for 2 dice. If I put him here, then this guy, or for a 1 dice I should say. 6, 7, 8. I mean, he does have a potential hit on him, and he could, you know, with a couple of... Well, he wouldn't even have to dodge here. He could just take this 3 dice. Oh, that's not what I... Hang on. Did this guy get up? Maybe this guy got up. Okay, so how's he going to play it? Is he just going to come in for a... Because that's a 2 dice against right now. Who's coming over to sort this out? Oh, another one there would have been half over, basically, because we'd have been up here with no possible recourse. But now he can continue to adjust. Although he doesn't have a lot of blitzers in good positions. This is his best guy, so I think maybe he's going to go for this block, or blitz. Because this one is now a 3+ into a 2 dice against, which isn't good. We're relying on dodge much more than we should for a guy that's agility 3, but... Okay, so he is doing that in the end. He probably dodged this guy way up here as well. Which, if it works, is going to be really awkward. If it doesn't work, we should not be in too bad a position. Maybe he'll move this guy? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I would go. Because we can't get through here, so that's a much better position. Okay, that's really helpful actually. Because this guy's now not up here. Which means we've got a lot fewer people to worry about. We're having a good day, of course. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Where can you get to? You can get to here. Or do we... We should probably set up further away, I think. Excellent. Then we'll get this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He would have a very tough time getting to us. Excellent. Is the troll better off? Yeah. Yeah, we're better off just leaving it like this. It feels wrong, but I'm honestly really happy with how we got that set up there. And I don't want to push it. I could go for the troll block, That frees up 2 players. I mean, if the troll block goes wrong, frees up these 2, who I guess can't do a whole lot, but it also frees up this guy, who is one of the high movers in the team. And we really want him not to even be able to get somebody touching the ball. One, two. Yeah, this goblin being here is huge. Are we having a good day? I think we've had a pretty good day on armor thus far. Our blocks have been, I would say our blocks have been okay. The troll, when he's activated, has at least done well, and he did have that double skull. But I think outside of that double skull, there hasn't been too much crazy. I mean, not double skull, but like the outside the quad skull, I think everything's been pretty normal. Our dodges have been decent, but we failed some. Our armor's been the main thing that's held up well. Alright. The troll takes a lot of punishment. Worked out that time for him. I'm gonna let that go. Much as I'd like to not let it go, I like this troll, and I'd like to save that Apo for a time that we really need it. Does he have regen? He does, so that's worth remembering. Doesn't always work, but it's worth remembering. Probably worth taking a shot on this thrower if we can. I mean, I guess we're unlikely to take him out, but if we did, that would be huge. I say we're unlikely, I mean, it's on value 8, so he's not like the rest of the team. Okay, that was totally worth it. Turn 8, let's not mess around anymore. Let's get that ball in there. Alright, so overall, a good first half. Is he back yet? He's not back for this kickoff. And neither are our two, which technically doesn't matter yet. But it will matter increasingly so. I would love to have the troll for the second half just because his presence is difficult to deal with. Oh, I've set up the wrong way here, haven't I? Let's get Victoire up on the front line. And let's see what they do with their turn 8. Or what we hope will just be a turn 8. Who can say? Alright, middle we go. Wow. This guy might be leveling up if he gets round to doing the throw. This is interesting. Yeah, we've only got one sub at the moment, so this is certainly dangerous for us. Because there's every chance that these guys just, you know, go for the quiet life. Oh, the reroll there. Interesting. So this is why getting a tackle out was a solid thing. Because goblins are quite slippery. Now, that said, there is a big black orc who's going to pummel him here. Whew. So does he want to foul a goblin? It would be a bold maneuver. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I will say his turn 8 wasn't the luckiest turn I've ever seen. He definitely could have, maybe should have got a goblin out, but... Alright, thrower is coming back, I can feel it. Oh, we didn't. Okay, so even if we don't get the troll back... Oh dear, we don't. I still say we're not in the worst... I mean, that's unfortunate, but certainly could have gone worse. The thrower being out is excellent. Means probably a blitzer or a slow guy is going to be taking the ball on. Unfortunately, we have a lot more goblins on the field than we'd have liked. That is the downside. Alright, and I will be right back. Alright. So yeah, having the troll would have been great, but the fact that his guy didn't come back is solid, because even if he... I think we should say, even when he knocks out a couple of our guys, at least, we'll at least be on sort of even numbers, because right now he's on 9 versus 11. But I think we can kind of call it 9 versus 9 with the gobbos. We'll see. Oh boy. Okay, I guess he's getting agitated. So he gets a free square. That won't get him catching the ball. But, yeah, I don't see anything big. It might just help him with his blocks a little bit. I mean, for what it's worth, if you report us for not moving for one turn, they're not gonna worry about that, because that is not mistreatment of the rules. It's if you do it like every turn, basically, like in an obvious aggressive way. Not aggressive. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it, but in an obvious way that is just trying to either be a pain or, I guess make your opponent's day worse by time wasting. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is with the Black Orcs, he has to roll a 6 to hit us. Now, he's rolling 3 dice, so it's not that crazy to do so, but it does kind of, if he had block, he'd be knocking our goblins down more, right? I mean, he wouldn't have done that one, but the first one he would have done. And then the regular orcs are on 2 dice, so whilst they've got a decent chance of knocking us over, like now, it's still 5 or 6. Rather than a 4+ like it would be against anything else without dodge. Yeah, I guess he's kind of building a sort of removal-based team, because it's kind of aggressive to go, and you don't see it that often, to go Mighty Blow first on Black Orcs. You maybe do see it on 1, but then I think usually you kind of go 1, maybe you kind of trade off back and forth if you want to play with some Mighty Blow straight away. But the thing of it is, you don't normally need to, because your blitzers, you'll get a blitzer with it pretty fast. So you can kind of afford to take block for reliability. Okay, he did pick up the ball, unfortunately. Be interesting to see how he attacks. Alright, so where are we going to try and hit him? I guess over here. Maybe not, actually. He's kind of set up a nice front line here. So I guess here? Oh, how disappointing. Alright, so we'll kind of set up around that. Oh, for a troll. He's on this side right now, but he could easily move across, so we're not going to swing wildly over in this direction. We'll just kind of screen it a little bit. And we will move this guy first. Because now he doesn't have to take a hit, whereas if we move this guy first and he falls over, this guy takes a hit. Now neither of them have to take a hit, and this is their only point of contact. Which is still not ideal, but it is what it is. So he might go for these 2 guys, because he can get his guard in, have an easy hit. He could even blitz the goblin with his guard. He's got so many options. Alright, so he has swung over. Just going to secure the ball over there, and then probably do his damage over here. Okay, no, he's making a bit of a push. I guess if he wants to get this to a potential winning situation, he does kind of have to push hard here. So I actually think that's totally reasonable. He could still bring this guy over here and get a hit on the blitzer, so he only needs this one guy to make this happen. Alright, maybe he wants to save him for the battles over here. Because this is one die now. Unless he's just going to have to go to the goblin. Maybe he's just going to hit the gobbo. Oh, that worked out. Yeah, our armor has been solid. Because he's hit it a couple times with Mighty Blow to no effect. I mean, it could still fall apart fast. I suppose the troll went out, so there is that. Could I see this? What do I feel like this result is going to be per? I mean, maybe a draw. Okay, is he going to move another Black Orc up here? Probably. I don't want him to. But probably. No, okay, nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Can you get over there? Yeah, you can. Oh, no, you can't. Not with this guy being here. I guess we'll pop this guy here. And we'll try and blitz here. I am going to reroll just because that's a Mighty Blow. So, oh, that was very disappointing. Well, that's a pain. Don't know if I could have done what I was gonna. I was gonna try and get a 2 dice on this Black Orc. It's a 1 dice right now, which honestly I might still take. I don't think I have anything up here unless I get this guy up, in which case I get a 1 dice. I guess we could try for 2 dice here. Sweet. Use those goblins for everything they've got. Oof, that's not a Mighty Blow even. Is it? Oh, it is a Mighty Blow. Okay, there's his first necessary situation. 4 and 1, that's subs, right? Or is that... Oh, it's a miss next game. Excellent. Nice. I mean, we could try and get this guy in here, but that seems awful cheeky. Okay, that was kind of lucky. Well, I mean, it was a 3+ to not hurt ourselves. He has already forgotten the dub skull. Alright, there we go. Skaven doing Skaven things. So he's going to push this flank. It's really tempting when somebody starts trying to sort of talk rolls and luck and whatnot to kind of tell them, hey, you haven't been. Or you know, or what I should say is the areas where you haven't been as lucky. Like, you know, because obviously he forgot that we used a reroll in that very same turn to avoid the double skulls, and then only rolled that into a push and a skull. But what I found when you do that is that people don't care. They've already forgotten that stuff. Is he gonna blitz here? I feel like he is. Although what might have been cool is to put this guy here. This guy could hit here, and then he could kind of come in and hit this guy for easier, for nice armor breaks on better people. Has he got an injury? Somebody got an injury? Oh, he's got a niggle. Okay. Interesting. He's kind of left himself a bit threadbare in some ways. In terms of ball protection. Where's he going to sit this now? He's just kind of relying on the Black Orcs holding up here, but theoretically they could both get knocked down. I guess this guy's going to come in here. It's probably about as safe as you can get. But unless he changes something, we have a 2 dice here already. And then we need 1 goblin to turn that into a 2 dice as well. So there is potential. Okay, he did it in the end. He did the sensible thing. Nice. Now the question is, do I just follow on this and then blitz there? Yes. Okay, I've changed my plan a little bit here. Because you don't necessarily need to hit this guy to get something going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he's in. I need to move this guy. We'll move him here. Oh, I need to move this guy as well. I guess this guy could come over here. Hang on, I need to make contact with this guy. So this guy's going to come up to here. Kind of sign his own death warrant. So we could have tried to push you on the ball, but what I'm going to try and do instead is just get on the ball in a way that starts to make things awkward. Okay, it didn't happen. Which is a little unfortunate. Let's just... No, we'll let that guy hold on there. We'll do that. Just gotta kind of screen him, like, not give him an easy way out here. I don't really want my thrower to get hit, but he's kind of doing a good job here. Yeah, our dodges have been hit and miss. So now he has some hits he can make. He's got 3 Black Orc hits he can make, but these 2 guys are locked in, and if the Black Orcs make those hits, they're all trapped, which means, depending on, unless he does something fancy, he's only got 3 guys that are actually moving. Oh, and he went for the blitz there as well. Okay, he had the exact same roll that we did last turn. And he's kind of stuck now. So, yeah, he's really only trucking with 3 guys here at the moment. Now, he could do some damage to us and make that less of a problem. Oh, I was really hoping that dodge would hold out there, but this might be trouble for Spurge. Yep. KO. That's pretty good for him, actually. Maybe I should have dodged him back 1. Well, we tried dodging over here and it didn't work, so we should remember that. Surprised he hasn't gone more for this guy. Maybe this is where he starts to make some inroads. Well, I called that, didn't I? Wow, Ginger. It was nice knowing you. So yeah, we lost 2 guys this turn, so that suddenly does kind of even things out a little bit. I guess we're just going to hit this guy, or attempt to. Gonna try and hit him so that he doesn't get a chance to make a block next turn. That's why we did that, because if we fail to knock him over, at least he's not in contact with us. And then I guess we're just going to kind of gather up our beleaguered looking forces here. Nice. Okay. Not in as good a situation as we were one turn ago, but it was we were always going to suffer some hits. We're still 8 on 8, I think. Oof, he's starting to get those pairs, which are going to come, you know? And if he gets the armor breaks too. Didn't get the armor break that time. I feel like he's playing for a draw now, which I get. I'd honestly, if the troll doesn't come back, he'll get it. Okay, if he sets up here, I'm happy. Ah, I was really hoping he was going to. He's only got 2 blitzers at the moment, which is quite nice. His speed is definitely harried. But we can only... I mean, now we've pushed him over to the side. Maybe we can take advantage of that, but we'll see. Looks like he's going to come in with some bulk here as well. I mean, what would be really funny is to just, like, dodge a goblin into here. And, like, dodge goblins into the spaces around, and then, like, blitz this guy into him and lock him off, but that would be a lot of dodging. I guess you could do that with snotlings, though. You could do some disgusting things with snotlings, I'm realizing. As it is, we could do a 2-die against blitz. Getting horns on a goblin. Horns on a goblin. That might be worth it at some point. Hadn't really thought of it, but suddenly realizing that strength 3 blitzing with a 3+ dodge in is pretty solid. Okay, so what can we do here? Not as much as we'd like. I guess you're going to come to here, because we need to maintain some kind of barrier. Do we do this? Yeah, I think we do. Push him back. Stay where we are. Blitz here. Very nice. Do we go in? Okay, stun is pretty helpful actually. Nice. Nice. Okay, our dodging has come back. Yeah, I was just trying to work out if there was a good way to surface here. I don't see it, because he's going to push us back to here if he does hit this way. And this guy being unconscious for a turn is very helpful. A lot of his guys are going to have to kind of either stay over here or come over here to help, which is also good. Could do this, which... yeah, but he's running out of time. I think that's part of the problem that he's thinking about. I would say that last turn we had was a good turn, but it's not been enough to swing the game back in our favor as a definite, you know, as like, well, now he's not going to be able to win. But it was certainly a good step in the right direction. Oh, the KO hurts. If he hadn't been KO'd, he'd block him off from going there. Which I assume... okay, no, he's coming in here anyway, so... it just hurts in some ways. Are we going to see this? It looks like it, I think. I kind of... yeah, okay. That's actually a bit of a problem. Okay, the pullback. Is he going to try and go back around? I wonder if he's going to try and swing back over the other way. Don't quite know what I'm going to attempt here. Because he's got a lot of guys and we don't have a lot of guys all of a sudden. He's definitely evened the playing field in terms of numbers. I think we've got to do this and try attempt to one dice. Okay, that's good roll. Huh. Okay. Okay, I've got a plan. It's a crazy plan. But it's a plan nonetheless. Oh, it worked. Okay, that's not necessarily good. Boring play with some like you. Not sure what to make of that. Honestly, it might not work out for us here. I personally didn't think that was a boring play. I thought that was a pretty cool play, but, you know. I think he's trying to get under our skin. This is not a good situation here. He's got 2 rerolls. Yeah, this guy's probably free. I think blitzing this guy to free up this guy and this guy is probably the way to go. Although he's not very fast, he can't actually pick up the ball. Okay. He moved 1 Black Orc over there, I'm kind of surprised. I guess he's just kind of get our guys in position. He came straight on there, so I'm not sure that that worked out how he wanted it to, unless this ball goes to him and he catches it. Okay, now he could get the ball. Oh, it's tense, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like that was that boring of a play. I think maybe this guy... okay. Oh, is he coming in there? Yeah, that makes sense, actually. If he picks it up, he's in a pretty good position. If he doesn't, he's still in a scoring potential position. Is he going to get these guys up? I think doing something with these guys would make sense, but of course if this guy falls over, then... Oh, he didn't. That's sad, isn't it? So that worked out quite nicely for him. That didn't. But he's still got guys in the area. That's the important thing for him. Okay, let's think about this a little bit. Got a 1 dice there. That would free this guy up. I'd really like to get a 2 dice with this guy. Trying to think if... This is a 2 up, whereas dodging is a 3 up. Okay, that's good. We'll follow. I don't want to knock him on the ball here, because there's no real advantage to us having the ball. Huh. Ah. Okay, so that definitely keeps the game feeling quite alive. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have saved that for the last turn, but if we knock that guy over, that's their best guy for going for the ball out, so... Yeah, now he gets to move this guy, unfortunately, which I did see was a problem, but... Okay, I'm assuming going onto the ball here. Oh, he knocked him over as well, so that's one less guy to get in the way. Now there's only one guy on the ball. This is looking possible. Although there might be a dodge involved at some point. Because he can do this. And then he can remove one more guy, although he doesn't really need to. So yeah, he's going to be relying on the loner, but the loner's on a 3+3+ to score. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If he does this. So it's just this. Yeah, I think he's just checking it. This. If he hadn't have knocked the goblin over, that's fine. You just push him over here. So yeah, 3+3+ now. Rats. Well, we did what we could. See, that's why knocking this guy over was worth trying for. Oh, the loner didn't work. Well, what can you say? I don't even know what I can do here. Stay. Oh, the level up. Nice. Well, that wasn't successful, was it? get out of here before he says something else. Yeah, so he was certainly a little unlucky in some ways on the last turn, but you know, that plays out over the course of it. I think, you know, obviously our armor, you could argue if our armor broke a bit earlier in the game. It did break pretty bad, but only towards the end. Or second half. Hey, he got a level up on the Black Orc though, so he's got that going for him. Victoire, man of the match. Maybe not who I'd have chosen, but, you know. We got the result just about. We got a level up for alignment. I don't know what we're going to do with this. Okay, is there any mutations that are just immediately sensible, or should we first be getting block or wrestle? We should probably get wrestle. Unless I see something that jumps out at me, I'm getting wrestle. Yeah. Sorry, just thinking here. Yeah. It's a wrestle. It's survivability, potentially. So how we doing? 611. Crazy. Who'd have thought? And we've got enough to buy another goblin. I think we will, because I like the 3. I think 3 gives you some leeway to take some injuries on your team. Obviously, you don't want to be replacing you don't really want to be put a goblin in for Skaven, but that's all we have. And Skaven are going to break just as much, well, almost as much as these guys. So having them around makes sense. And you're adding an extra 120k, which is the downside. So you're pushing your team value up quite a lot, but it's still quite a low team value team, considering we've got some nice skill ups throughout the team. We're only going to be sitting at like 1260, which is not very high. I guess it's because our players aren't that good, but you know, they got things going for them. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to disappear for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, we'll keep going. I really thought that might be a draw there. I mean, obviously we could have got the chance to the one-turner, but it's also quite unlikely. So, I thought he was going to make the 3-up, 3-up. I forgot he had loner, so it was actually a 3-up, 4-up, 3-up, which is quite a lot more difficult in fairness. Anywho. Well, it was a 3-up. If you fail, you know what I mean. See you soon. Bye for now.